Hello, Madam Salia, and good morning. So this is our group 6, which consists of me, Ngoy Chen, Lim Ping Ru, Muhammad Saudin, and Shamila Devi. We are going to present about case study, question 2. So I'm going to pass to Muhammad Saudin first.
So, question two, you have been assigned a 6-month project to construct a new state-of-the-art classroom for MSU. Um, a network server, internet connectivity for all machines, an instructor station, and a projection system should be included in the classroom, which should have 20 high-end personal computers with relevant software for your organization. Next, purpose and intended outcome. The meeting's goal is to talk about and iron out technical the technicalities of building a cutting edge classroom. The goal of our discussion is to decide the budget, timeline, plan, and method for creating a state-of-the-art classroom. In the team meeting, we will begin planning the timetable and attempting to resolve the technical issue by analyzing each component to determine our strengths and weaknesses. Following the team meeting, we will supply the organization with the PowerPoint presentation as well as the prototype or the model for the classroom, as well as a tester who will test the classroom before it is really used. So the next one is description. All personal computers will be connected to the internet, allowing students to access educational materials, where the lecturer uses the instruction station to show the material by opening the projection system. The students can view the material projected on the screen, and when the lecturer assigns a student task in the class, the students can use their personal computers to complete the task and upload it to the software they're using. Well, that's all for me. Next is
Next is my part.
budget.
So next is budget estimation. So we estimate that we're gonna use around 100,000 for the high-end personal computers. Then as for the network server, we're gonna roughly spend around 28,654 ringgit for it. As for the Wi-Fi, we're gonna spend around 2,000 for each 6 of them. So it'll be a total of 12,000. As for the projector, the price would roughly be around 1,000. So it will approximate total would be around 153,000. So that is the budget estimation. As for the stakeholders, there will be a program manager, me, to oversee and supervise the meeting conducted. And then there's also will be the project manager, which is Lim Ping Ru, to create the meeting objective and schedule meeting. for the most convenient time. So for the treasurer, which is Muhammad Saudin, he controls the funds related in the project, controls and collect the funds related in the project. So the last in our team is Shamila Devi, which is the secretary. She will be recording the meeting minute for the project for future reference. So the client is also one of our stakeholders. They will discuss the requirement provided to provide the opinion as from the client's perspective. So next is the schedule of the meeting, which is provided by the project manager. So the schedule will be at 2 and 2:15. There'll be ice breaking to introduce each other, so we get to know each other well. And then after that, we will start the meeting and discuss the requirement for around half an hour. After getting the rough idea on the requirement, we will start to plan and create the prototype at 2:45 for 2 hours to discuss the work and create a model to get the general idea. So we will use a 15 minutes to prepare a slide and show the results in the slides. And after preparing the slide, we will present the slide to the client to get them satisfied. And for the last 15 minutes until 5:30, we will share the online group link so we can discuss in the future together. So next is Lim Peng Rupat.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Then this example we found that because from before we meeting, we don't know how many students will use it in one class. So if the student is too much, then we use the first design. That is a many one PC for many person to use. But if the student is just at 20, then we will use one by one. Then one student use one PC to find that using the software to get the materials or getting a new knowledge, learning these kind of things. And next slide. And from this slide is our planning for the assembly planning we're using for a classroom. You can see have one server room for them to control the PC, like checking of this, and also have 20 table PC for the student to use, and one table for the lecturer to speaking and talk with them the knowledge. And this is our plan, just plan. And next for our rule for our meeting room. For meeting rule, first the rule is be unable to leave during the discussion unless it's an emergency matters. And other one is show up on time and come prepared. And third is listen and ask politics when you don't understand your others' opinions. And fourth is the disaster code is formal. That means you need a disaster formal disaster. And the fact is everyone has to contribute to the meeting. Yeah, that means everybody need to give an idea or opinions. And that's all for my part. And I'll pass to my next teammate, Shamina.
Okay, this is our project Carter. Can you? Okay, got the noise. Okay, our project name is Set of Art MSU Classroom. Our sponsor is MSU and our project manager is Lim Peru. So the date of the approval is 28 February 2022, and our project discussion is to develop a new set of art classroom for MSU within a duration of 6 months. So our scope is to build a classroom that will be include 20 high-end personal computer with appropriate software for education, a network server and internet access for all machine and an instructor station and projection system. The construction duration is 6 months and the cost is approximately 153K. So our project delivery a classroom that comes with the environment suitable for the student to study information technology without any setback. So the benefit is the student will be able to conduct the lesson to computer easily while facing a less of common problem faced by students such as a Wi-Fi problem. So this is the project team. Project manager is Ngong Kwan, treasurer Mohammad Saadudin, project manager Lim Peru, and lastly me, secretary Shamideh. The risk of this project is too much cost for the from the high-end computer, and the second is the network server has to be cared properly without to be in a room that are free of threat, such as temperature, humidity, vibration, and water leak, and as well intrusion. And the second and the next is the labor shortage, and the lastly is the natural disaster to delay the construction of the classroom. Okay, next. The last is the bureau for the character and role of the team and the project. Project manager have to create a meeting for all the members who's contained the project. The second is deputy project manager is to do schedule and place the member. And third is treasurer is responsible for the money budget from all the member. And the fourth is secretary is responsible to record of the discussion. Lastly is client giving the feedback and comment to the development team. Okay, that's all for me.